Welcome back to Evolve, day 5. Zoe's on the mat already. Let's come into a wide-legged child's pose to begin. Knees come as wide as your mat, your big toes touch. Sit back on those heels. Begin to melt the chest forward, forehead to the mat. Relax your torso, relax your arms. Close your eyes. Third eye is on the mat. We're going to take a few breaths, becoming present on the mat, trying to let go of all the other stresses in our life just for the next 30 minutes while we're on the mat. As we breathe in, we count to 4, and as we exhale, we count to 8. Deep breath in, and exhale. Deep breath in and exhale. Last one. Let's slowly begin to walk it up. Bring the backs of the hands to the mat. Straighten through those arms and then round through your back to stretch through those wrists. Take a breath here. If you find that it's too much being on your heels, sitting on your knees, you can place a block or a pillow underneath place it on your heels so you can sit back on it. Let's go ahead and turn the fingers towards our body. Again, rounding through the back, chin to chest, stretching through those wrists. And this time, if you want to keep the pillow right underneath you or the block, bring your fingertips behind you. We're going to bring the shoulder blades together as we open up through the chest. We're going to lift the hips upwards, looking up towards the sky as we inhale. Exhale, have a seat. Lift as we inhale, opening through that chest. Exhale, have a seat. One more time. And exhale. Sit down. Coming forward onto our hands and knees. Keep those knees wide. We're going to do a cat-cow variation. So as we arch the back, we sit back on those heels. We round through chin to chest to rise up. Arch to sit back. Round to rise up. A couple more. Breathing. Very fluid movements. Last one. Let's come into tabletop. Knees are under the hips, hands under the shoulders. Widen those fingers as much as possible. Lift the belly button towards the spine. We're going to lift the right leg, hips are squared, and we're going to bring knee to elbow, and then straighten. Knee to elbow, and straighten. As we breathe, you can incorporate Ujjayi breaths if you've done my previous videos. You know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, Ujjayi breath is breathing through the nose with a slight restriction in your throat. It kind of sounds like Darth Vader. Bring that leg down, and let's take it to the other side. Square the hips, lift the belly button, and bring knee to elbow. And then straighten. If your knee doesn't touch your elbow, that's okay. Don't push it. Don't hold your breath. Last one. Bring it on down. Curl those toes under. Slowly lift the hips towards the sky. As you come into your downward dog, check your posture, pedal the feet. Make sure that tailbone's lifted towards the sky. Again, you might need a little bend in the knees to straighten through that spine. Sway those hips as you stretch those heels towards the mat. And make sure more weight is in your pointer fingers and your thumbs. On our next breath in, we're going to lift the right leg high, three-legged dog. As we exhale, we're going to bring right knee to right elbow. Come right back up, three-legged dog, inhale. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Come on back up, big inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, step it up, give yourself height here. We're going to flex that front foot, step it up. Lower down on that back knee, flatten on that foot. Slowly rise up, arms overhead. We bring both hands to the inside of the right foot as we open it up. Bring left arm over left ear. Open that chest as much as you can. Take a breath here. And let's frame that front foot. Pop up on the back foot. Slide it back, coming into your first plank. Pushing through the upper back, slight tuck of the pelvis. Push back through those heels. You can drop your knees down to modify your plank. And we're going to come into a chaturanga. As we breathe in, we come forward. Come onto those tippy toes. Exhale, elbows in at your side. 90 degrees. Flip the feet. Open it up. Open that chest. Upward facing dog. Breathing in, we bend the knees. Exhale, bend one foot, then the other. Into your downward dog. Take a deep breath. One more deep breath. And let's take it over to the other side. Left leg comes high, three-legged dog. Deep breath in. Exhale. Left knee to left elbow. Come on back up. Deep breath in. Exhale. Left knee to right elbow. Three-legged dog. Breathe in. Exhale. Give yourself some height to step it up. Lower and flatten on that back leg. Both hands come to the inside of that left foot. As we open it up, opening up that chest, bring right arm over right ear. Take a breath here. And we frame that front foot. Pop up on that back leg. Slide that leg back. Plank. Deep breath in. As we exhale, come right into your downward dog. Big breath. As you pedal the feet, begin to check out your posture. Fill those lungs with oxygen. Tailbone towards the sky. We sink those heels. Pop up on those tippy toes. And then sink them. Pop up. And sink. Pop up. And sink. This is called ankle dorsiflexion. We're bringing our toes towards our shins. On our next breath in, right leg comes high, three-legged dog. Exhale, this time we step it right up, flex that front foot, give yourself some height, step it up. We're gonna slowly lift, squeeze those inner thighs together. We're gonna twist over to the right as we sink into that front hip. From here, we begin to turn and flatten on that back foot as we turn it out. Coming right into Exalted Warrior. From Exalted Warrior, we turn onto the ball of that back foot, coming into our high lunge. Back to our twist over to the right. From here, we turn and flatten, come into Exalted Warrior. Deep breath. And come back to your high lunge. One more time, we twist open to the right. This time, left hand comes inside of that right foot as we twist the right arm open to the sky. Deep breath. Frame that foot. Turn and flatten on that back foot as we straighten that front leg. Right hand comes to the right shin. We open it up, triangle. Chest is nice and open. Come into Exalted Warrior. Front leg is straight now. Then we come and we place the right hand on the shin as the left arm comes over left ear. Come back to Exalted. Place your hand on your thigh or your shin, anywhere but your knee. Coming back through the front, keep that chest open as possible. So we inhale in Exalted and exhale, coming forward. Let's slowly begin to turn on that front leg. Come onto the ball of that back foot. Place those hands on the mat. Come on back to your plank. From here, we're gonna bring knee to elbow, Spider-Man plank. Deep breath in, exhale. We alternate either side. These are great if you want a little tiny, slim waist. As a matter of fact, a lot of this practice is based on sculpting and shaping the waist. Let's bring those knees down, wide as the mat, big toes touch. Sit back in your child's pose, extended child's pose. And take a deep breath here. One more deep breath. And we slowly walk those hands in. Come into our tabletop. Curl those toes under. Come into downward dog. Pedal those feet. Tailbone reaches towards the sky. On our next breath in, left leg comes high, three-legged dog. Exhale, we step it right up. Give yourself some height. Squeeze those inner thighs as we lift up into our high lunge. We're going to twist open to the left. Sink into that front hip. From here, we turn and flatten on that back hip, coming right into Exalted Warrior. Nice long spine. From Exalted Warrior, we turn onto the ball of that back foot. Take your time. High lunge. Twist it over to the left. Coming back through Exalted Warrior. Take a breath. We come back back through high lunge. You got this. We twist open to the left. One more time. Exalted. We're going to slowly begin to turn and frame that front foot. This time, right hand comes on the inside of that left foot. We twist that left arm open. Big breath. You frame that front foot. Turn and flatten on that back foot as we straighten through that front leg. Left hand to left shin as we open up into our triangle. Take a breath here. One more breath. And we slowly begin to come into our exalted warrior. Front leg is straight. And we come forward. This time, right arm over right ear. Coming right back to your exalted. Deep breath in. Exhale to come forward. Deep breath in, exalted. And exhale to come forward. Slowly begin to turn on that front leg. Come onto the ball of that back foot. This time we bend that back knee. We're going to do a little lift off here. Step it right up to the front of your mat. Forward fold. Small bend in the knees. More weight in the balls of our feet and the toes. Torso, upper body hangs heavy. Tailbone lifts towards the sky. Take a breath here. You can walk over to the left. You can walk over to the right. You can sway it out. You can shake your head yes. You can shake your head no. And let's slowly begin to rise up. Deep breath in. Arms overhead. Exhale. Hands to heart. Let's melt all four corners of that left foot onto the mat. As we lift the right knee. We're going to slowly come into our warrior three, but as we do, right arm comes forward, left arm comes back. So right leg is extended, right arm is extended in front, left arm is behind us. As we come through, we lift that left knee. See if you can twist it open. Don't worry if you fall, don't worry if you're wobbling, it's okay. See if you can come. As you breathe, right back. One more time, we lift that right knee as we twist open to the right. And come on down. Shake it out. One side is always going to be better than the other. So don't feel discouraged if you feel like you can do a lot on one side and not the other. Totally, I see that all the time. It's very common. So let's put all four corners of that right foot evenly on the mat so it's taking up as much space as possible. This time left knee lifts and we slowly come into warrior three. As we do, left arm comes front, right arm comes behind. And let's bring that left knee forward. Twist open to the left. Let's see if we can come right back. Left arm forward, right arm back. And see if we can twist to the left. Bring it down, shake it out. Let's reach the arms overhead. Deep breath in. As we exhale, we're going to come into steeple grip. Pointer fingers up. Exhale to the right. Chest is open. spine is long. Hips are coming out to the left. Come through center. Big inhale here. And exhale over to the left. Hips come out to the right. Come through center. From here, let's tighten the core by lifting the belly button to the spine. We're going to take a deep breath in. As we exhale, bring small bend to the knees. Exhale, push those hips forward, coming into a small back bend. To lift, keep that core tight, and we're going to dive it down. Forward fold. Let's bring our belly to our thighs as we bring a deep bend in the knees. We're going to wrap our arms around our thighs, grab opposite elbows. Let your head hang heavy here for a moment. Deep breath. And let go. We slowly roll it up, one vertebrae at a time. Head comes up last. Reach the arms up overhead, inhale. Exhale, swan dive it right down. Forward fold, come right into your flat back. Open that chest, nice long spine, looking down, deep breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Melt into your forward fold. Hands come to the mat, we step it back. Drop those knees down. Hands come under the shoulders, knees come under the hips. We curl those toes under. Lift the knees an inch off of the mat. We take a deep breath in. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Breathing in. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. We're going to alternate sides as we breathe. Keep those knees low to the ground. Lower it down. We're going to sit back in a regular child's pose. Gather ourselves. Take a breath. One more deep breath. And we're going to come forward into a high plank. Drop the knees down. We're going to bring that left elbow to the mat and slowly turn. Knees are bent. We're lifted off of the mat. From here, we straighten that top leg and we tap with the toe, bringing it behind and forward. Behind and forward. Keeping the front body facing the right side of the mat. And make sure you're breathing. Bring that knee in, we drop it down. Let's take it to the other side. Come onto your belly. I'm going to slowly turn, bend, a slight bend in the knees as I bring my, my left arm directly under that shoulder, so the elbow is directly under your left shoulder. From here, I'm going to lift up. Bring that left leg out. So my torso is facing the left side of my mat now. And we're going to tap behind and in front as we breathe. And as we keep those hips lifted, Try not to sag. Keep it up. Breathing. One more. And bring it in, lower it down. Come on to your belly. Let's bring that right arm out to the side. Left arm is directly under left shoulder. We slowly begin to turn the body so that my torso is again facing the left side. You can keep legs together or bring the left toe to touch behind. You can also bring the left arm behind to open up that chest a little bit more. Take a breath here. And let's come back to our belly. Let's take it to the other side. This time left arm comes out to the side, right hand under right shoulder. We slowly begin to turn the body so torso is facing the right side of the mat. You can stay here or bring right toe behind and right arm behind to open up through that chest a little bit more. Deep breath in. And let's exhale. Come on back to your belly. From here, we're going to press our hips into the mat. We're going to press our tops of our feet, all the toes, into the mat. We're going to tighten the core by lifting the belly button. And we're going to take a deep breath in and lift as we exhale. Deep breath in, keep those hands lifted. Exhale and lower. Curl those toes under. We're going to swing the legs around and do a little bit of core work. Each of my videos will always have core work because having a strong core is going to help you with your posture. It's going to help take the strain off of your back. It's going to help you in so many more ways than you can even imagine. So we're going to slowly lay back, one vertebra at a time, gently on our spines. Let's bring those legs parallel to the sky, knees in line with the hips. Interlace those fingers, bring them behind your head. Open those elbows wide, keeping a nice distance between chin and chest. And we bring knee to elbow as the opposite leg suspends. You can go your own pace here, keeping the upper back lifted off of the mat as you breathe. Lay it down, give yourself a little hug, maybe a little back massage, round it, rock back and forth. When I say round it, it's like a little rounding of the legs. Kind of gives you a little massage. Let's bring those feet to the floor. We're going to come up to the forearms. You can tuck the fingers under your glutes a little bit as we open the chest. Lifting the neck, keeping a nice distance between chin and chest. We're going to bring both legs up. And we're going to bicycle kick as we breathe. You can look up towards the sky if you'd like. And it's not necessary to go like super fast. I mean, I always say like the more slow and controlled a movement, the more benefit you'll get. I just think the faster you go, the more room for injury you have because you get sloppy. It's easier to keep your form when you're nicely controlled and slow. Let's reverse the legs this time as we breathe. Go ahead and lay back. Give yourself a nice good morning stretch. You should really feel that core now. Take a deep breath. Give yourself a good stretch. Stretch, 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 stretch. Bring that right leg up. Flex the left foot. We're going to climb that tree, flexing the foot, knee to nose. Take a deep breath. And bend that leg. We're going to twist it over to the left. Shoulder blades stay on the mat. Right arm comes out. You can look over towards it. Deep breath. And come on through center. Right leg comes down. We flex that foot. Left leg lifts. Flex that foot. We climb the tree. Keep that right leg active on the mat. Take a deep breath here. And come on down, bending that knee. Twist it over to the right, both shoulder blades stay on the mat. Look over to that left hand. Take a deep breath. And come on back through center. Now you can either stay on your back and come into a corpse pose, or you can come into a seated meditation. You can either turn to one side and come up gently, or you can rock and roll, coming into a little ball, using that core to gain momentum. You should be able to rock on just your spine without touching your heels or your neck to the mat. It's hard to do. Anyways, a couple rock and rolls is fine. We're gonna come into a nice comfortable seat. I always end seated on a block, opening up those hips, sitting up nice and tall. If you are in corpse pose, relax your entire body, melt into the mat, release any tension you have. Same goes for seated position. We're gonna release any tension we have, including your face, shoulders, anywhere you hold tension. Just kind of do a quick scan of your body and make sure everything is nice and relaxed wherever you are. Let's close our eyes. Let's bring the left hand to our heart, right hand to our belly. We're gonna count to forward, inhale, count to 8 as we exhale. The same way we began. I want you to clear your mind as best as you can. And if that's impossible, just try to think of very happy, positive things, if anything. We're gonna start by taking a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Continue breathing on your own, keeping a clear mind, being in the moment, feeling your breath and your heartbeat at the same time. Let's go ahead and bring our hands to our heart center. Give yourself a big smile. Gently open your eyes. We're going to reach those arms up overhead as we take a nice big inhale. Look up towards those hands, hold the breath. And exhale, release. One more time, big breath in. Hold those hands overhead, hold the breath. And exhale, release. Hands back at your heart center. Thank you guys so much for practicing with me today for Evolve Day 5. No crazy noises or people talking about dog poop today, so that was really good. I felt like it went very smoothly in that respect. Anyways, thanks again. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I hope to see you back for tomorrow on day 6. Namaste.